Like, oh, you got to sign the cupcake.
When Greg Moffitt is home with his wife and 3 teenage daughters, he's clearly outnumbered. But it's exactly where this police officer of 21 years wants to be.
I'm a dad, and I'm a husband. My title as an officer is just what I do during the day.
It was 18 months ago when the Moffitt family bond was ultimately tested.
That's kind of been the thing that we call September 8th. It was just a horribly good day.
September 8th, 2021.
One officer down.
While serving a drug warrant, Moffitt was the shield operator and first in the door during a SWAT operation in Sandy.
En route with one officer, gunshot wounds.
I was immediately met by gunfire. And when that happened, I knew I'd been shot. They thought I was dead because I just dropped so quickly. My shield went flying.
Shot with a 9mm pistol, the bullet traveled through Moffitt's arm and into his face.
So I had pieces of like the bullet that went in here and here. The main part of it went into my cheek, and then it went down to my neck.
It was absolutely the most difficult moment of my life.
Getting word of the shooting is a defining moment for Moffitt's wife and daughters,
Once I heard those words, all time froze.
who initially didn't know if he would survive.
I tried to keep myself, just like, okay, that happened, now let me get distracted so I don't think about it.
But as their father recovered physically, emotionally, they were all injured.
Things I've done as a mom as a result of this anxiety attacks that had never happened before.
We've all slept on our floor probably a few times,
Which is fine.
My daughters are my world, you know, and my wife is my rock. And, you know, what his actions that day, you know, what he did to my family is pretty tough to deal with. That's the hardest part, I think, for me.
Over the last 18 months, the Moffitts have leaned into each other.
In the end, we came out, okay. Like we didn't fumble. We got back up and got back to where we were, if not better.
And sought help for their mental health.
And I think that, my daughters can see that I am okay with being vulnerable and, sometimes having a hard day, but then also seeking help and asking for it.
And exactly 100 days after the shooting, with a bullet still stuck in his neck,
every day I wake up, I have a physical reminder of that day.
Moffitt returned to the job, this time as the spokesperson for the Sandy City Police Department.
I'm that guy.
A brush with death has given this police officer new perspective.
There's a lot of life to live outside of work.
And now that the man who shot him has been sentenced, it's time for his family to close this chapter of their lives.
And if there's one thing that came out of this that's been kind of a silver lining is how much closer it's brought our entire family together.
In Salt Lake County, Sheriff Park, KSL 5 News.